Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Pow Wow Nation Spotlight. We've had an amazing lineup of performers today. It's been so awesome sitting here and watching them all. Tanya Jo Hall is getting ready. She's going to be on next, bringing you her amazing comedy. Not sure if she's bringing her friend Auntie Beatrice with her or not, but we will find out. So she's getting ready. We'll have that on just for a minute. I do want to say a special thank you to all the performers who have been here today. Also, thanks to the PowWows.com staff, Connie, Corinne, Ryan, Michael. They've all been behind the scenes helping out today. Thank you so much. Darren Thompson also helped out on this, helping us arrange some acts. Let me know in the comments what has been your favorite one so far. Who have you enjoyed? There's been several great ones. Little Mike and Funny Bone was awesome. Alexis Rayana's new song is incredible. Opie and Desiree killed it earlier with some awesome round dance songs. Yeah, it's really cool. But let me hear in the comments. I'd love to hear what your favorite was today. And so we'll have another one coming up soon. So just sit back and relax, and we'll be back with you in just a few minutes. All right, while we're waiting, I'll play us some of the clips from earlier today. So if you missed any of it, you'll be able to enjoy some of the previous clips. So check these out.
American Idol. And since then, I've released my new song, Keep My Memory, and it's actually my debut single. So that's super fun time in my life right now. Um, Released this new song, and it's actually an Indigenous anthem. You know, my first song had to be an Indigenous anthem, and that it really is. This song, Keep My Memory, that I'm about to sing, is dedicated to the missing and murdered Indigenous women, the missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls, the missing and murdered Indigenous two-spirited people. And yeah, it's poetic. It means so much to me. We're creators, so we just got to give it all we have. And yeah, we're going to make it through this. This coronavirus is not going to stop us. And I'm so glad we're able, so blessed to be able to finish that project with us. And I'm here at quarantining in Lumberton, North Carolina. Gotta get away though. Something's never changed. It's pumping through my veins. Nobody ever asked. Now you're running from the past. It's true. 'Cause I've had enough of your dirty little ego. Educated boy, you should know. After all the blood we paid, you come and shot for me. Give me all the liberties it's due. 'Cause I've had enough. Just set me free and keep my memory. Can't be knocked down. Rise up now, up high, oh Lord. Go down, can't be knocked down. Rise up now, up high, oh Lord. Go down, can't be knocked down. Rise up now, up high, oh Lord. Go down, can't be knocked down. Rise up now, up high, oh Lord. Damn the river, let me flow. The dark wanna still crush my soul. Nothing to shame. I'm tired of playing games. I got bigger, better things to do. 'Cause I've had enough of when the red fears grow. Say their name, I'll feel the pain. We're praying for change. This crimson dress is torn, and it's something I've been born into. 'Cause I've had enough. Just set me free and keep my memory. Can't be knocked down. Rise up now, up high, oh Lord. Go now, can't be knocked down. Rise up now, up high, oh Lord. Go now, can't be knocked down. Rise up now, up high, oh Lord. Rise up now, to keep my memory, my pride, my power, my will. Give me liberty, the strength in my heart I feel. Keep my memory, my pride, my power, my will. Give me liberty, the strength in my heart I feel. Yeah. 'Cause I've had enough. Just set me free. Keep my memory. Wow. So yes, that is my.
All right. Thanks, everybody, again. We're having a little bit of technical difficulties. Tanya is not going to be able to join us tonight. Her computer is not working for her, but that's okay. We will get her on another time. So we're going to hang out. Our next performance will start hopefully about 8 o'clock. We have Joanne Shenandoah scheduled to come on. So I'll play a few more clips from earlier performances, and I hope you'll enjoy those. Again, still want to hear in the comments, what was your favorite performance of the day? Let's see. I'm going to go with, I hear some of the people in the comments talking about let's see, let's play one from Larry Yazzie. He did some amazing stuff this morning.
I sing quite a bit when we go to round dances. It one I usually start with. It's near and dear to my heart. Also, my wife. It's called The Healer, and I just thought it would be appropriate at this time to start with this song. With everything going out there, in the world today, with the coronavirus and everyone having to be home in quarantine, that I just felt that this song would be, perfect time to start with this one. So, guess we'll sing, right?
Yeah. Are you ready? You good?
What's your jump?
No? Okay. I'll just carry him for now.
Okay.
I guess playing one. So that was our first song. I absolutely love that song. It has such a good feeling. It gives me healing. Singing makes me feel the good vibes, and to be positive. I love to sing that song. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, that song came to me at a time when I needed music the most, and Creator happened to bless me with that, and I'll forever be thankful for that and for that song.
Get your drum?
We're trying to get Baby Oak to get over his little shyness. So this is the first time I've ever seen him not want to grab his drum and hang in. So maybe he's feeling the PowWows.com virtual nervousness, But I figured since we started off with that song, it's kind of a little of an older song, but like I said, it has very, very sentimental value to us both. That's why we want to sing that. And we're gonna sing a new one here. This one has never been sang anywhere but on our couch in the living room. And when we wanted, when we found out we were going to be coming on here, we wanted to be able to, share with you songs that meant something to us, and then, new material too also. So, we're trying to mix it up the best we can. But just hoping you guys are having a great time out there. We're enjoying it. We're enjoying all the other performers also. Be sure and stay tuned for everyone else. Ready?
Yep.
Okay. This song is called Sing to You.
So if you're just joining us, again, we're here live on PowWows.com. My name is Desiree Denemy. This is my partner, Opie Day, and we are from our dining room. And
The United Tribes Technical College campus in Bismarck, North Dakota. Quarantined.
Yeah, so we're staying home. We're here with our family. We're doing regular stuff like cooking, baking, hanging out with our children. We're doing online learning now as of this past week, which is kind of a new thing that we are getting just starting learning the ropes about. It's actually a little bit more challenging than I thought it would be, especially learning algebra. I'm kind of like, carry the two. I'm having a challenging time, but we are healthy. We're happy to be here. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, real quick, I would just like to give quick shout outs to our families who are out there watching us on virtual reality land. My mother, my sister, my brother, all my aunts, all my day family, all my Badoo family. Love you guys. You guys stay safe. Stay home. Stay golden. Also to my family on my wife's side, up in Saskatchewan, up in Alberta. My mama Jermaine, sister AJ, brother Lyle.
Yeah, we miss you guys. We hope you guys are safe and healthy. And you were thinking about you.
Okay, sing another one.
Sure.
All right. This song here was a song that I made for a lot of us have had a lot of loss as of recently in the community. I happened to lose one of my brothers, one of my best friends. My wife. They had tragedies in the family. And I wanted a song to kind of to bring everybody's spirits up, to make everybody feel good, because for me that's what singing does. When I'm down or anything like that, I look to music. So I made this song in the Anishinaabe language, and it says, when we sing, when we dance, we will think of you, watch over us. So, it goes out to everyone who's lost a loved one, everyone who's, mourning at this time, everyone who's having a hard time. Think about this song and think about them while we sing it. And we're going to sing it for you now.
Opie, you want to come sing? Come sing? Come jump? Okay.
Good evening again, everybody. Paul Gatter here with PowWows.com. I'm ready to bring you, as I was playing some replays while we were waiting for our next act, because we had some technical difficulties. Thank you for being patient with us today. This is all new. Even though PowWows.com has been streaming PowWows live forever, this is the first time we've tried to do anything. We're pulling people in from their living rooms. So thank you for being patient. And we'll try to do more of these in the future and get some of these people on that weren't able to perform today or weren't able to do their full set. So look forward to that. We'll do something else, maybe shorter ones in the future. So now I'm super excited to bring in the next performer. Joanne Shenandoah is here, and I am so excited for you to hear her music. Thank you so much for being here.
Hello.
Hello, you're on. It's all yours now.
Looks like we have a small bit of a delay. Is that normal? Anyway.
Yes,
hi.
if you're listening to the sound, yes.
And I'm happy to be here this night. I just did a 45-minute concert on my Facebook page, but I just wanted to add a few more songs. And for those of you who are still listening, I'm extremely grateful to be bringing positive songs of hope and peace and love. And I have some great news tonight. I have a new album coming out in the next couple of days. It's a collection of country music that I recorded 25 to 30 years ago, and I hope people will enjoy it. So I have some new songs that I'd like to share with you. One is a new release I did called Your Legacy, to a beautiful woman named Wilma Mankiller, who was one of my mentors. She was a dear friend and a very special person. And so I'm going to sing you this song. It's called Your Legacy. After all is said and done, what will be your legacy? May the rivers and streams and all waters flow clean. Will your footprint in the sand be the only mark you leave? After all is said and done, what will be your legacy? What will they say about us? What will they believe? In our lifetime on this earth, what will we achieve? What do you want them to say? What would you want them to do? How would you want them to feel when they think about you? What do you want them to know? How did you prepare the way? You gave your best for those unborn, and you helped to clear the way. After all is said and done, what will be your legacy? Seeds of life you sowed, crops, flowers, and trees. Your child's great-grandchild will see the mark you leave. After all is said and done, what will be your legacy? May the rivers and streams and all waters flow clean. Don't let the footprint in the sand be the only mark you leave. What do you want them to say? Yeah. I don't see anything. Hello?
Yep, you're back
Are
on.
we on air?
We just lost you for a second.
All right. That's okay. Um, these times that we're living in are prophesied, and our elders told us to remain steady and strong and think clearly and to be steadfast and to remember our teachings, our ways, our traditional ways. So I'm singing to you from the Hiawatha Institute for Indigenous Knowledge, and we hope to share with the world some of our traditional ways to learn how to continue to plant, to live, to respect water, to respect each other, to respect humankind, and to live in harmony and balance with not only each other, but the natural world. And the natural world is showing us that she's fighting back, trying to exist. And so this is a very important time for us. I have a song for those of you who haven't heard it, but I sang it at the Native American Music Awards, and this won the Best Indie Single of the Year, and also is #2 on the folk charts for Reverb Nation. And I want to share it with you. It's called We Will Rise Up. I am standing on the edge of wondering where to go. Love and hatred filled my being, torn in this world of woe. What happened to the love we knew and the way we cared back then? Prophecies are coming true, but this will not be the end. Oh no, this won't be the end. And in our darkest hour, we will not be afraid when others lose their way. We will rise up. We will rise up. We will rise up and see the way. I want to now share a song with you with this gorgeous drum that I have in my hand. And this is from a very dear friend of mine, Marcia K. Moore. She's a great graphic artist, and she look at her, not graphic artist. She's a great designer. Look at those beautiful ancestral spirits. She painted this drum for me special, and I just want to thank her. Big shout out. And so I want to do a song right now from my old friend Floyd Westerman, who played on Dances with Wolves. This is one of his songs. And I told them not to dig for coal, for if they did, the eagle would die. They didn't listen. They didn't listen. No, they didn't listen to me. And I told them if the eagle died, that man would have to move into the sea. They didn't listen. They didn't listen. No, they didn't listen to me. And I told them if they destroyed the sea, they didn't listen. They didn't listen to me. And I told them not to dig for coal, for if they did, the eagle would die. But they didn't listen. 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 No, they didn't listen to me. That's just a shortened version of the song. You have to come to a real concert to hear the whole song. Anyway, I just want to say, our Iroquois people have seen a lot over the centuries. I'm a direct descendant of Chief Shenandoah, who helped to save George Washington during the Revolutionary War. My ancestor, John Shenandoah, which means the deer, they brought 300 bushels of corn all the way to Valley Forge in the dead of winter. And our family holds a peace medal today. It's a very amazing thing. So I am very blessed still to have the peace medal and the story of how the Iroquois continued to survive. We still sing our songs, we dance our dances, we continue our traditions, and it's a beautiful thing. So we have hope. We know that there are young people out there who are learning our languages and learning our songs and our dances and our culture. And to me, that's very, very important because we are a people who are connected to the earth. We know that when we take from Mother Earth, we need to give back. So ever since I was a little girl, I've heard many, many stories and many legends. I'd like to also do a shout out to those fans in Germany who followed my career with my co-writer Gerhard Riedman, who passed away this last weekend, who co-wrote with me the Sky Woman Symphony, which was aired on PBS, and you can see it on YouTube as well. If you want, you can subscribe there on my channel and see a lot of music that I've done over the years. So exciting news is that I'm going to be doing this new collection of songs I wrote. I think I mentioned that prior. In the next few days, so keep posted, and I hope you're having fun tonight with your family and enjoying all the music that's being brought to you, from Yo-Yo Ma to all the people around the world. Mary Chapin Carpenter, who I sat next to in a songwriting class or Songwriters Association in Washington, D.C. when I lived there. We used to sit together and listen to how things are done in the music industry, and this is something new. So I'm just feeling very full of gratitude and thanks for all those who have mentored me. I want to thank Robbie Robertson and Neil Young, Bruce Coburn, people who I've worked with over the years, Bill Miller, and so many people who are so talented. I just feel extremely blessed. A few years back, I was very happy to accept an invitation to Manger Square in Bethlehem, where I went to all the sacred sites and was asked to sing at Manger Square on Christmas Eve. And I realized at that time just how influential Mary Magdalene was to the people of Palestine. And I was very influenced to write a song. So this is the song I want to share with you tonight. It's called Chosen One. I'll put on my glasses. Anyway, it goes like this. You brought me strength and peace of mind. Loved me so deeply, so divine. With my tears, you heard my call. You stood beside me before them all. Waited a long, long time. You opened my heart and mind. And now flame is one. You are my chosen one. You are my chosen one. You washed away all of my pain, gave me hope in my life again. I was afraid, but you held me near. Since love has found me, I have no fear. No one will ever keep you from me. We are each other's destiny. And now our flame is one.
Give us just a moment. We're having just slight technical difficulties. All right, everybody, thank you for staying with us. That was some awesome songs from Joanne Shenandoah. I really appreciate her coming on. That she is a Grammy-winning artist, and so it was such an honor to have her on. She did have some technical issues and wasn't able to finish her set, but that's okay. She wants to come back and perform for you all again later, so we'll hook that up at a later time. So now our next act, we'll have her on in just a minute. Looks like Auntie Beatrice may be making an appearance, so stay tuned for that. Ready?
Auntie Beatrice here. Gee, I didn't even know how to figure this out, you guys. It's so new to your auntie. Can you hear me? Auntie Beatrice here. I don't even see if you guys are talking to me. Are you guys talking to me? Let me know if you're there. Let me see once. Can you hear me? Can anybody hear me? Auntie Beatrice here, ready to go. Gee. Oh, hi, it's your auntie. Hold on 1 minute. Let's see if this is working. I can't see anybody's comments. Let me look. Anyway, who is that? Anyway, your auntie's here, and your auntie is on PowWows.com here. I don't know if it's going. I can't tell if it's. It says I'm on air, but I can't see nobody's comment, so I feel like I'm talking to myself. Anyway, let me see here. Let me fix myself up. Anyway, did you guys know Auntie is online dating? That's all I'm left with. I figured I'd get ready while I'm on here. Let me see here. See, your auntie looks good. Holy smokes, but I have to put my lips on. Ladies, always make sure that you have your lips ready to go. You never know who you're gonna see online. You never know if your next snag is online. You never know. That's why you gotta have your lipstick ready to go. See? Look at that. Made my lips look really good. Not everyone just focus on my lips. Then they pay more attention to what I have to say. That's why I like to wear lipstick. Plus, you never know if you have to point, like, over there. Or what if you want to blow a kiss to somebody and you just kind of, see? You're focused on my lips. Some of you women, you don't wear lips. And then I look at you and it's like a blank canvas. But when you have lips on, I'm like, oh, there she is. Even when you Lily, look, kind of dresses my Lily up. Told you. Some of you don't like wearing lipstick. Yeah, I don't like wearing lipstick. Well, that's your own fault. Whenever you don't get any fish on your fishing line, whenever you cast out your line there and you're just sitting there all day waiting to get a snag and you get nothing because you're not wearing your lipstick. That's why. Then you know what you do? You put your lips on like this. Put it like this and you put your number like this. And then you give it to him. Just like this. Look at, holy, your auntie's good, huh? You just give it to them and it's a sticky note. So you can just stick it on them like this. Here. Like that. Stick it right on their shirt. Like that. Some people hand out business cards. Some people hand out kisses. This is how we used to do it a long time ago. We didn't Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. Nobody. Face to face. But now that we're having to do the self-quarantine, your auntie has to go old school. It's like this. I just have to leave it at their door. Just kind of put it on their door. Then you run away. And you gotta be a fast runner too. And you leave it there. And then they know it's because they look at those lips. They smell them and they say, Beatrice. And then they kind of keep that for later. Because they know that they have a guaranteed, this means you're guaranteed snag. That means you're ready. Don't say I didn't teach you nothing. Some of you are sitting there judging me because you're judgmental. Because that's all you do is judge. You're only a judge when you're at a powwow. So don't be trying to judge me. Sitting there all judgy with your judgy eyes. Yeah, so Auntie Beatrice is just missing the powwow life. Gee, your auntie just likes to watch everyone come in the grand entry. And I just have my fan. This is my fan. I always have it on me. Just in case I need a shade when I'm sitting in the front there. Or just in case I need to call somebody over. Come here. Yeah, you. Come here. Like that. Always gotta have a wing fan. You never know when you need it. Just in case they ask you to come up. Beatrice, auntie, can you come and pray? Oh, ha. Yeah. Tro here, gini tro. Hold on a minute. Hold on a second. And you just kind of, and if you don't want to shake hands, you bring your wing fan around to Walmart and just kind of give them a wave. 6 feet. Don't be trying to come near me. I know you want to kind of hickey me up, but not available right now. Your auntie's trying to stay healthy. Get ready for 2020 power season. We might have to go all winter, but that's going to be okay. At least all these powers will have to push their powers back a few months, and we'll be ready because I've been practicing at home. I've been practicing traditional. I'm not even whole chunk, but I'm practicing just in case somebody has a special. Your auntie's good. God, my shirt is just out back here. Anyways, I hope you guys are staying busy during this self-quarantine. Some of you don't even know how it is to stay home. This is new to you. You're saying, gee, I don't like any of my relatives. Well, me either. And they probably don't like you either. But your auntie has been having to stay home. I've really been missing powwows. And you know what? I've really been practicing. Did I tell you that I was an old champion fancy shawl dancer? This was a long time ago when we didn't have fringe. We might have had a few ribbons. We didn't have no neon ribbon. We didn't have no neon fluorescent colors. We just were old school. That's the generation your auntie comes from, is an old school generation. Jeez, one. Anyway, your auntie came from an old school generation where we didn't kick, we didn't fly, we didn't put our hands up like this. We kept them low. We did a lot of elbow movement, a lot of head movement like that. And we all had our own style. We didn't copy each other. Some of you will remember that. Gracie, her many horses, you remember. Irene Oaks. We all danced intertribals. That's when we practiced. That's when we got our practicing time in. We would just we wouldn't look at each other either. I actually only had one move. Let me show you it. That's it. That's all it took. Hey, who is that in my screen? Gee, these kids are running all over. They don't know your Auntie Beatrice is in a spotlight right now. Anyway, how was my one move? Yeah, your Auntie Beatrice was unstoppable. Ask somebody about the trophy contest. Your auntie, undefeated. I got sick of it. I got sick of winning. That's why I had to stop dancing, because women are really noisy of your auntie, just jealous of me. I'll give you guys a little preview. See? And I kept my feet low to the ground. Recognize I kept my feet. Okay. And I got every stop. And this is another tip for you guys. Give you guys a tip. But your auntie's just kind of, you know what? We're home so we can drink wine. And your auntie likes to drink wine, so I don't whine around. I don't drink at PowWows because I'm supposed to, but we're not at a powwow, we're at home. So auntie's drinking. It's just a little bit though, because it's healthy for you. Just drink a little bit, it's good for you. That's all I had left. I was the last of the last. Somebody's gonna have to make a run for me. Anyway, I was gonna tell you guys, when you guys walk off of the arena, when you miss a stop, your auntie never missed a stop. Okay, one time I did. That's because I was at the 49 all night. I usually have a time limit. I usually leave the 49 at about 4. Anyway, that night I didn't. Even though I knew there was a big contest, we had to dance 15 songs straight. That wasn't an Iron Woman. That was a regular contest, trophy contest. And I missed a stop on the 14th song. And you know what? When you kind of stop early, some of you, I see you guys, you walk off. And then the announcer says, "Hey, Beatrice, come back in the circle. The family wants you to come back in." And then you come back in and you start dancing again. That's not how we used to do it. That's not the way. If you walk off, stay off. To Waleshka Munge. We don't go back in the circle. Once you walk off, you walk off. Someone brought that back. Somebody made that up when you guys start dancing again. Because a long time ago, we didn't do that. Gee, guys, I see you kids. You guys get back out there. That's not how you do it. And then you see us old school dancers. You see us when we walk off with dignity and pride. That means we missed that stop and we're not going to be in that contest anymore. Some of you don't have aunties and grandma to tell you right from wrong. You just think you're doing it right, but you're just doing it wrong. I don't know, but that's your own family teaching. So I just thought I'd tell you that. If nobody told you, you learned it right here. Don't say you didn't learn it, because you did. Anyways, Auntie has to get ready for her. I'm dating online now. So if you're trying to snag me, look me up on. I'm on the chat on Yahoo, Native American chat. I'm on there. Just getting lots of hits on there. Everyone's just wanting to date your Auntie Beatrice. They found out I'm on there. I'm just getting non-stop messages. So I gotta make sure I'm on my top notch. Make sure I look good, you guys. Can't just be looking any kind of way. I gotta look good. I don't have a brush and I'm using my dog's brush, but that's okay. We're family. That's how we do it. I need a little bit more drink before I get on this chat. But anyway, if you're cute and if you're a chairman or a chief, get your auntie's number. I'm also have Auntie Beatrice shirts for sale. And you know what? You're in luck because I put one on. So only time that I do this. But here's my t-shirts. Look at your Auntie Beatrice is wearing one. And they can go good with anything. I'm wearing my polyester pants here. Some of you don't know what polyester pants are. You're too young. You're wearing those jeans that have the ribs in them, and you're paying $50. Oh, the wale that can get me a tank of gas. That can get me a week's worth of groceries. I don't buy pants with rips in them. Some of you, though, you buy them, but these are good. I had these for many years. Had them for a honey. Your auntie had these pants. They're good for, look, when I want to be skinny, and I want to round dance. They're good for that. They're good for side sit. They're good for that. Gee, these pants are good pants. And they're good if I want to eat at the chow line or at the feed line, if I want to be skinny. Look. Oh, geez, I'm just going to be skinny today. This elastic, this is good elastic. I made these back in home ec when your auntie was in high school back in the 60s. Still good. My first time making pockets. But anyways, these shirts right here, look at them. That's your auntie. I know. You can order these shirts on, if you go to TanyaJoHall@hotmail.com. You can order these shirts. And if you have any questions, my nose is itching, it's time to go. See, when my nose itches, that means someone's talking about me. One of you is talking about me, just jealous of me. You probably fought before. That's up to you. Jeez, I look too skinny in this. I'm going to put my shirt back on. I don't like that. You guys are just seeing all of my goods. I'm not like that. I don't wear tight clothes like that because I make these men work. Cover myself up. It's not even traditional of me to do that. Apologize to my older ones, elders that are older than me. You know your auntie don't need to be flaunting all her goods. I don't give them out right away. Your auntie is just like, you know what? I'm really a good woman. Washdewi. I better get going. Your auntie is just going crazy. I could go on and on. I'm like an Energizer bunny. I just keep going. Ask your uncle. I'm Auntie Beatrice.
Thank you, Auntie Beatrice, for coming by and saying hello. Did anybody get any dance tips from her? That was fantastic. That was the comedy of Tanya Jo Hall. Please go check her out on her Instagram and her Facebook. She's also been doing lots of lives during this quarantine, and she's got some great content out there. So go check her out. All right, so let's see. I've got the next one lined up. We have another singer coming up. He is Jacob Faithful. He is the head singer of Grammy-nominated Young Spirit Singers. They are an awesome powwow group, have won championships all over the country and in Canada. Jacob, thanks so much for being here.
Hey, how you doing, Paul? Long time.
Yeah, appreciate it. All right,
Well,
you're live. It's all yours.
All right, man. Well, I guess I'd like to start off by Negano te naskama ko tawino huya te peitsigit. Naskamit nagakyo nagmagantik. And I guess a little bit of what's going on, who I am. My name's Jacob Faithful. I come from the Frog Lake First Nation. I'm the head singer, drum boss for the drum group called Young Spirit. And who's the group? The group is basically a group of guys that came together in 2001 at a local celebration here in Alberta, at Samson, Alberta. And there was only a handful of us singers back then. I think there was just me and my brothers and a few friends, and just kind of trying to get something going and continue with making music, because music is our passion. The group consists of singers. There's Elijah Williams from Pyramid Lake, Nevada. Lucas Ernest, who's from Minnesota, Saskatchewan. He makes his home in Window-Rock, I believe, or Shiprock. And Jesse Waskahat, who also makes his home down south in New Mexico. He's from Frog Lake. Stephen Arrow, Top Knot, is from Browning, Montana. He resides in Seattle, Washington. Dakota James is from British Columbia, Chilliwack. He lives in Chilliwack again. Pearson Tehuka is he's from Orange County, California. I think he lives in San Juan Capistrano. Ryan Stevenson and Joe Stevenson are from Peguis, Manitoba. Brandon Twist, he's from Kakawistao, and I think he resides in Regina, or maybe he still lives in Kakawistao. CJ Murphy, Malcolm Murphy, they're also from I think they're Window-Rock. And then there's my brother Eric Faithful, Ian Crate, who's from Manitoba, from Fisher River. Conan Yellowbirds from Samson, Alberta, and then Anthony Belgard, aka Anti-Slayer. I don't know what that means, but that's what the boys call him. And then last but not least is our backup singer, who is Delina Trache, who comes from Onion Lake, Saskatchewan, and she resides in Pyramid Lake with Elijah. I guess I'll weigh in a little bit about this whole COVID-19. I'll get right into the nitty-gritty. COVID-19, in my experience of what's happening around here in Alberta, in Canada, is I've noticed there's a big shift in our communities, specifically with First Nations communities. The First Nations communities around here and in Saskatchewan are taking this virus very seriously. It's something that I think needs to be done, and they're doing a really good job doing that. I was just in Little Pine, Saskatchewan yesterday. I know I'm not supposed to be traveling around, I'm supposed to stay home, but my business called Young Spirit Supplies deals specifically with the disbursement of sanitization and disinfectant chemicals. So the community of Little Pine, Saskatchewan was my friend Carl Kennedy had ordered a bunch of disinfectant cleaners for the community members and for the community buildings. So I took all the precautions. I was wearing gloves, wearing a mask. I was disinfecting, sanitizing my material and vehicles. I know they said all non-essential travel is sort of a limited, but I was told that this is considered essential travel. Um, Went into how do you have to drive in through Palmaker to get to Little Pine, and prior to entering Palmaker, they had a roadblock, which was pretty neat. And at that roadblock, they diagnosed me, basically asked me about my symptoms, checking to see if I was okay, what I was doing on the nation, what was my nature of business, and really thorough and I guess interrogation of what I was up to. Drove through that border crossing, then drove out of Poundmaker and getting onto Little Pine, another roadblock where the security there was basically doing the same thing, making sure nobody that appears to have symptoms was allowed to enter the nation. So it's pretty cool. That's just an idea of how the things are being amped up around here. But nonetheless, it's had a certain, um, I guess everybody feels affected by this. My singers, we're all amped up and geared up to go to the Gathering of Nations powwow at the end of April, like we do every year. And hearing it was canceled, and it doesn't sit well, but well, no, I can't say that. I think everybody's doing what they have to do to keep everyone safe, which is great. Just the whole missing the powwow and not being able to sing and not being able to visit with friends and family is where it it sucks. um, then after Gathering of Nations, we were gonna go into the studio again and record another album with Stephen Butler, and then we were gonna host drum at Stanford Powwow and Mother's Day weekend, May 8th to 10th, and that got canceled too. So there's definitely a huge sense of, um, I guess, an uneasy feeling amongst our people and our communities because we don't know what the future looks like. All we can do is prevent um, the spread of this virus and the pandemic that's happening around the world. So my prayers are with everybody. My prayers are with my brothers and sisters, the Young Spirit Singers, and my family in Frog Lake, my children out in Saskatoon, um, and my in-laws here in Kainai, and the community members there that I service with my company. So it's a definite shift. So Young Spirit Singers is a group that I'm the head singer for, and we've been in contact with each other throughout this time, and we've kind of been, asking one another, "What are you up to? What's things look like in your area?" And numerous FaceTime messages and song sharing. I've been sharing songs. Lucas has been sharing a bunch of songs with me. So Steve, Conan, a lot of the guys I think they have a lot of time on their hands now. So they're able to put their mind to the music, I guess, or everything is kind of just, there's a lot of positive in all of this when you think about it. There is, families are together more often, learning to coexist again in their own homes. The importance of hygiene has been heightened. So it's really shifted our focus, and not only that, but there is some good. And I think we have, like my sister Delina said yesterday on her live feed, was we have to trust the creator and trust his what he has set out for every one of us. Trust his plan. So I'm just gonna think that way. and I encourage everybody to think that way. Anyways, I could probably go on and on about this. I'm supposed to do a bunch of shout outs here. Um, Obviously the guys in the group, and then Mato from the Southern Boys, the guys there. Thinking of you guys, brothers. And then everybody else out in Indian country. It's it's a definitely trying time. So oh, hang on, bingo is starting. Crap, I'm missing radio bingo. Radio bingo in Alberta. It's a pretty common thing, but it's fun. Anyways, I'm gonna sing a few songs, and I think I've been on for how long? I don't even know. Anyways, I'm gonna sing this first song, and I'll tell you a little bit about it. If you may know it, but it's a song that I'd composed a few years back, along with lyrics are given to me by my adopted dad, Vern Chokin. So here you go. Man, I haven't sang for a while, so it's forgive me, my voice is not 100%. That song, we titled it the Red Dress Special, and it was a song made for the missing and murdered Indigenous women and girls throughout Turtle Island. The lyrics for that song are Kiano kanapewiya nagatogatan kitskwemnoak. Ikai aiwa kaktamahitsik nagatogatan kitskwemnoak. That translates to all of us warriors, men, need to watch out or protect or take care of the female Indigenous women in our land here. And then it goes on to say, if we do this, then there'll be no further harm for the Indigenous women. And then it goes again, watch out, protect, take care of our Indigenous women. These lyrics were shared with me about 3 years ago, I believe, from Vernon Chokin, my adopted dad. He pulled me aside at one of the POWs north of here. And here I live in Lethbridge, Alberta. So it's a new setting for me. I moved here in July, starting my life here with my girlfriend and a new home. But yeah, he pulled me aside and said, "Hey, son, I wonder if you could put a song together with these lyrics, with these words, because I think it's something that our Indigenous men need to hear and to encourage them. We need to all come together to protect the ladies and whatnot." So I said, "Okay, that's a really good message." So I just went home that evening and didn't really think too much about it. I just let it kind of sit. And a few minutes later, I started to think about it more and more. And then that evening, I was determined to put this song together. So I did. I ended up finishing that song that very night. And then the next day, we were requested to sing it at the Onion Lake Powwow. So it's a special song for me because it's every song that I make is an expression of who I am, and I think it's a healthy outlet for me to be able to sing my feelings and what I'm passionate about. Um, for me as the head singer and the drum boss for Young Spirit, a lot has changed over the years. In the beginning, there's only, like I said, a handful of us, my brothers and a few friends, but back then I was the main lead singer. I used to start off the songs, and over time I started to take a back seat from that limelight, as you could call it, of leading off the songs. I felt that the younger guys could do a better job of presenting the songs and starting them off. Then I think it was Pearson Tehuka that took over initially, and then Lionel Ernest, then Jesse Waskahat, and then for the last, I think, 5 years, it's been Elijah Williams, Bug, who starts out our songs now. And I'm now more like the manager of the group. I make sure everyone's comfortable. I make the songs and I lead the group by being their support, sometimes with loans. um, whatever, to help the guys and the girls just to make sure they're okay. Um, Song making is my passion, and it's, like I said, it's an outlet for me to express who I am and how I feel about our music. So I take song making pretty seriously. I think it's important for our younger people to feel confident enough to want to be a part of this circle and want to be, um, an integral part of keeping tradition alive. And that's what Young Spirit is. So Skayakisik, with the spirit of a younger person. That's the name of our group. Is we want to empower and encourage the younger children and the future leaders of our people to embrace our music, our culture, and who we are as Nihiawak, people of the four directions, is what we're called. Um, but with songmaking, staying home, being kind of cooped up, and only going out every so often when I have to do my business stuff. But it gets me to a place where I start making songs. So I've made like 3 new songs so far, and I'm gonna sing a new one. Bug told me to share this, so I have to. It's new, so I can't remember it right away. So this is a brand new song. that we haven't sang yet. So hopefully at the next powwow we'll be able to try it out. So I'll share it with everybody. Um, yeah. So that song is basically describing everything I'm feeling right now. The words go mewa sinoma tapwe mewa sinoma tapwe kitaga gita gwan kanimito metane kitagag naksina amana. And what that means is this is good. It is true. The sound is beautiful when you dance. The sight is extremely beautiful. I made this song thinking about that first powwow that we're gonna attend, and then hearing the beautiful sound of the powwow, and then seeing all the beautiful dancers and our friends and our family, and the beauty of um, friendship. That's what I was thinking of when I made this song. So um, I hope you like it. I hope we get a chance to sing it for you all, and it'll probably be sung a lot better because a lot of my singers could sing higher and stronger. And I guess out of practice here, I should, if I wanted to, I could be singing on this every day, but I do live in a city and I don't want to get a ticket or um, yeah. So other than that, um, I'd like to encourage everybody to, as much as you can, try and stay home, um, wash your hands, um, disinfect your surfaces. Don't be shy to Facebook message or even call your friends, your fellow singing brothers, or your dancing buddies, um, because I think we're all in the same boat here. We need to be there for one another. I've had numerous phone calls already with my friends from Northern Korea and um, brothers from Palmaker and different singing groups out there that we just check in. We just say hello, how's it going? And I think that's the most important thing about this all is to stay connected and stay focused in our culture and our tradition and have faith in our creator. He has an ultimate plan for all of us, and whether we like it or not, we have to go with it. And I guess I don't know how long I've been talking for. Maybe I should message Bug and see. So 6:45. It's been like 20 minutes. So I know that I think I'm the last person to speak in this show, or what do they call it? Spotlight, PowWows.com Spotlight. I'd like to thank Paul Gowder and the whole PowWows.com crew. Um, you guys do a phenomenal job with highlighting our culture and and our dancers and our singers and putting us on that world stage over the net. You do a really good job with that. It's very humbling to know you as a someone I can text, and powers.com people very connected with the communities and in and across Turtle Island. Um, Virtual round dance was pretty cool. I've been watching that for geez 6-7 days straight now, and Fawn and Dallas and Hollow Day for coming up with the idea. It's pretty cool. Um, as far as home life, my company is doing well. Unfortunately, I wish it was in better circumstances, but I feel good knowing that with my community back home in Frog Lake, Kihiwan, and Kainai, and Brockett, and Sixiga, and um, Little Pine now, I've been able to assist them in their quest to have a cleaner uh, nation and being able to support their community members that way. So that's been fun. It's been a challenge. Um, in Canada, you can't find some of the essential items like hand sanitizers, disinfecting cleaners anywhere. So being a company like mine, I do have other avenues than the regular Joe does. So I'm trying my hardest to have this available for people. So it's been a struggle. Um, as far as YS is concerned, I'm really hoping that all of the bookings that we have, everything other than after Stanford is a go. I hope things get back to normal. I hope we're on the other side of the peak and that curve, so we can get out there. Another thing is we have albums coming out during this time. We have a round dance album coming out with Stephen Butler, and then we have our Crow Fair live recording coming out. I think we're releasing 2 albums this year from the Crow Fair celebration. Listen for that one because my late brother Jason Goodstriker did some awesome intros on that album, and it's some good music. It's new stuff, new material, and it does have that quality sound that Stephen Butler and Russ bring to the table all the time. So hit us up on Instagram, on Facebook, Twitter, whatever, and share. Like if you're listening to YS in your drive, go ahead and um, tag us on it and continue to YS love for everybody. I know we're all thinking of you. We're still making music. We're still making the songs so that they'll be sharp once the powers start happening. What is that? Oh, it says virtual tip jar. If you feel like tipping some of the performers on here, go right ahead. That's cool. I know for me, I feel that there's a lot that we need to do as a nation, as people, to continue this fight against the current situation and stay strong, stay positive. And my family back home, we're safe here in Lethbridge. We've disinfected the whole house, and we're very cautious of where we go, who we speak to. We're always wearing rubber gloves, washing our hands for at least 20 seconds. And my children in Saskatoon, I check in with them every day. They're doing fine. My son Jaren's going to be 18 on April 1st, so don't forget to send a happy birthday message out to Jaron. He's going to be 18. Holy crap. I remember when he was just a baby. Other than that, keep singing, keep dancing. I love you all. Kisagit naga kyo nagmagantik. Hi, hi.
Jacob, thanks so much for the songs and the words. It is super important, y'all. Listen to what he says. Stay safe. Let's keep our elders and all of our families safe. Jacob, thank you for being here, and thank you for bringing those wonderful songs.
Right on, Paul. Talk to you again.
All right. We got another drum group coming in just a few minutes, so sit back and relax for just a second, and we'll have another one coming at you. Thanks, everybody. Okay, everybody. So our next group is ready. Sons of the Drum are ready to perform, and thanks, guys, for being here. You are live. I appreciate you being here.
Thank you. We are Sons of the Drum. We're from Treaty 1 territory, Roseau River, Seguin, and Sandy Bay. My name is Carson Robinson. Right here is Mr. Matthew Musso. This is Noah Robinson, Tyson Henry, his wife Nina Henry. There's Garrett Henry on that side, Darcy Henry, Jason Henry, and the legend himself, Bill Atkinson. And
what we're seeing.
Okay, so we're gonna sing some cool Ojibwe round dance songs, and yeah, let's kick it.
Hope you guys enjoy them.
That was song number 1 of 4. I think Garrett made that song. Was it Garrett that you made that one?
I get it.
Huh?
I think so.
Yeah, well, these guys have lots of songs, lots of sidestep songs. They're really gifted with the gift of Ojibwe Ronda and sidestep. Just don't mind us. We're just taking a quick little drink here.
I don't want to spill it on carpet.
I want to thank Tyson Henry for allowing us to be in his basement today.
Oh.
Here go,
Go.
song number 2.
Go.
Can go.
You got it, right?
Yeah.
That's good.
just want to say that I hope you guys are enjoying you guys' selves out there, and I hope you guys take some back for yourselves with this. And on behalf of all of us, we're pretty honored to be asked to take part in this little this live stream. And yeah, I think we're ready for the next one.
We're ready?
Are we ready?
Ready.
3 or 4.
Which one?
Jingles, beat down.
Or Domino?
Domino.
Yeah. Domino.
Was that you?
No, I think that's outside. Easy. How would you do that one already?
No.
You can kill him in his talking.
We hope that everybody is having a good day. I'm just gonna reiterate what Garrett said. Or it's Carson talking. I'm on this side here. I hope you're able to hear me on the mic. I hope I'm talking loud enough. Tyson's whispering in my ear to talk louder. It was without hesitation that we come and sing and be a part of this. We know lots that's going on right now. Indian people don't like staying home. Our people are are restless. I know I'm restless as well. But when we're able to gather like this and sing, it's good. It's from us to share our gifts with you and makes us feel good as well.
Didn't know what was the first one. What songs a little bit? Is it Gringo and style songs? Where it come from?
Oh yeah. So these style of songs are Ojibwe style songs. Oh, I think I didn't mention at first. All I said was Treaty 1 territory. I know there's a broad horizon of people that might be watching this. We're from Manitoba, Canada. We come from the Treaty 1 territory. That's just how it works out for us.
At one time I fought a bear. All right, we got one more song here for you guys, and hope you guys enjoy it. Comes off our CD, you can buy. Oops. I hope.
Oh, Miigwech, get your got to Miigwech. Uh, everybody for listening. For those of you who don't speak Ojibwe, get your got to Miigwech means thank you from the bottom of my heart, of our hearts, for just taking this time to listen to us. Even if you're not doing too much, we just wanted to come on here and hopefully make you guys' day better. It's tough right now. Um, look out for one another, talk to one another, check in on one another, because being cooped up in a place for a long time, it's mentally tough. So make sure you take care of one another, watch over one another, and we're Sons of the Drum from Rosa River, Manitoba. I'm Carson. That's Matt. Poke your head in there, Matt. There you go. That's Noah, Tyson, Nina, Garrett, Darcy, Bill, Jason. From our home fires to yours, we just want to say miigwech for listening and take care. Oh,
We'll gather again.
Oh, thank you guys. That was Sons of the Drum. Thank you for being here. Those songs were great. I know we are all ready for some round dances and some powwows. So thank you guys for being here. We've got one more act tonight. Bad Nation is going to come and do some songs as well. They should be online in just a minute. So take a bathroom break or go get you something to drink, and we will be back with some more live performances in just a minute. All right, everybody, we've got one more group performing. What a day. Thank you all again for being here. So Bad Nation is here, and they are ready to sing us some powwow songs to close out the night. Guys, thanks so much for being here. We are live.
Yeah. Yep. Right there, we have a here. On the knees. I feel some sick intros. Go back up there. You run back up. You run back up. Shoving those cool hats too. That's on me. That's Nation singers. We reside, or we're from Fort Thompson, Crow Creek. We have singers from Sichonga, Inkisu, Central. And we got some singers from Mason, Nebraska, Lance, what's up? All the boys at Sandy Rock. And just thank Paul and Mike for allowing us to do this. And, stay safe out there. And let's heal each other. Oh, eventually. Oh.
Thank you, Bad Nation. Thank you, thank you. You guys stay safe out there, and thank you for coming together and singing for us tonight.
Mike, let me borrow.
All right, everybody. That is going to wrap it up for tonight's Spotlight performances. It was an incredible day. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. I do want to say a couple of special thank yous. First of all, to all of the performers that gave their time today. You know, like I've said this many times today, we're all missing that connection with powwows. We're all missing that being in the circle and dancing together and singing together. And I hope today brought that feeling to you a little bit. So thank you to all the performers that gave their time today. Also, thank you to all the viewers and all of those that contributed to our tip jar today. I got to go add it all up, but we're somewhere over $500. So I will divide that up between all the performers and send that out. So thank you for that. Also want to say a special thanks to all the people helping me behind the scenes. Connie, Michael, Ryan, Corinne, and Darren Thompson. Thank you so much for all your help. That was great. A special thanks to Co-Create, who is it's a co-working space here in Lexington County that helped us. And the two people that I want to thank last, and I was going to get to y'all, Kelly and Brooke, my wife and daughter, they have helped me out tremendously today. They've brought me food and refreshments and helped me set up and everything. So I want to say a special thank you to them, and they let me come here and spend the day with you all. So we're going to do more of this in the future, maybe not a full day, but we'll do some other performances. I've heard from lots of other groups and performers that want to sing and do their act for you. So we're going to bring more of that to you while we're missing our powwows. But we will be back together, and we will be in the circle together dancing soon. I know it. We're going to have a powwow soon, and whoever that first powwow is going to be awesome. We're all going to be there and celebrate together. So everybody stay safe, take care of each other, look out for your elders, check in on them, keep your social distance, but check in on them, make sure they're doing okay. And everybody take care, and I'll see you soon. Good night, everybody.